Today's toy spot is on the Disney Wreck-It Ralph Fix-It Felix Jr. Look how proud this man is down below, with what looks to be a golden hammer. Yeah, all he does all day long is apparently fix things. It says up at the top there, he has hammer action. Let's fix the wall. Well, I can't think of anything more fun than a fixed wall. Or even in the process of fixing a wall. That sounds like it's just as much fun. The packaging it's not really much going on with the packaging, but I kind of like this pixelated kind of background there. It's neat. And one thing I don't think I even mentioned for Ralph was the fact that the figures are a nice, bright, vibrant color. Especially Felix here. On the back, it says, Fix It Felix Jr. as a titular, that's one word Spot can never figure out. Right there, let's move it up here. Right there. As the titular star of Fix It Felix Jr., I'm sure I'm going to get all these comments down below. Spot is not this, pronounced this way. Niceland's hammer-wielding maintenance man is a beloved local celebrity and helpful friend to Wreck-It Ralph. There you go. Here's the operation here of how to work the hammer. Hammer down on the frame to fix the wall. If only it was that simple. Other figures, though, that I can tell you about down below. Aside from Fix It Felix Jr., we have Wall Smashing Ralph. We also have Hero's Duty Ralph, which is actually the only other figure I didn't pick up. I picked up these two. I didn't pick up this one, though. This is manufactured and distributed by Thinkway. Thinkway.com. And of course, this is also from Disney and Pixar. What I am going to do, take a bit of a break, as I always do, get this opened up. When we come back, we're going to get a better look at Fix It Felix Jr. Don't go anywhere, my friends. Stay tuned. Let's save the wall for the last part of this review. Let's first have a look at Fix It Felix Jr. He's cute. He's as cute as he could be for a little fix-it guy. He is very vibrant in color. Look at his rosy little cheeks, his happy little smile. I don't think his hat comes off. Nope, doesn't look like it comes off. It's fixed on there. It's fixed on Felix. Okay, that's not even close to being funny. He's got some nice bright blue going on there. Kind of a pastel blue, I suppose, in the shirt. Kind of got a darker bluish gray in the pants, some slacks. He's got some worker's boots, some worker's gloves, because you got to be careful when fixing walls. And there is his hammer right there. His trusty, again, it looks to be a gold hammer. And even right there, there's his name tag, Felix. Felix. Yeah, overall, his paint's really solid, really clean. I like that. Sadly, there's one thing I don't really like about the figure. It's not so much something I don't like, but there's one problem that I have with the figure is his legs. I find his legs are a little loose. Let's discuss that right now. In the way of his articulation, Felix Jr., his head rotates. His arms are on a hinge, as you can see. He's confident. He's dry and secure. Raise your hands if you're sure. Only a third of the viewers are going to actually get that. But yes, his arms are hinged. You can rotate the arms all the way around. Again, hinge out. No articulation or anything in the one arm. However, this other arm is hinged in the elbow. So he's like, yeah, go team! Go fix it team! He has no waist swivel. And then his legs go forward and back out. Bend at the knee, and that would be it. The real problem I find is the hinge that's on his legs, or at least connecting his legs to his lower half. Being that they're hinged, I find they're a little loose. And surprisingly, as this doesn't appear to be too heavy, You have to kind of be careful getting him to stand. Right now I'm being successful. But I find he gets a little top heavy with this hammer. These little legs, these little tiny legs, don't seem to be strong enough to hold young Felix up. So far, so good. Looks like he's doing alright though. Attaboy, Felix. There is a little lever on the back. And very similar to Ralph, the lever operates his... Now, Ralph would be actually two arms. Both arms would operate. In this case, only the one arm is attached to the lever here. And again, you can get, depending on where his arm is, okay, that's not going to do much. Felix would never build a wall like that. I guess preferably if you have his arm further up, you can get a better swing out of him. What you are going to do, though, is let's put Felix down for a second. And hopefully, after I've discussed his legs, let's hope he... Oh, see, there he goes. He's fine. The wall itself is very similar to the one that came with Wall Smashing Ralph. Except for instead of the pieces coming off, you see there's 3 panels here that actually rotate. These rotate back and forth. What you're going to do is when you initially get it, it looks something like this. If you hold this down, you can rotate these. It kind of looks like a spooky face. A very creepy wall ghost. Some sort of wall poltergeist. Ugh, that wouldn't be fun at all. Now, whereas Ralph had the little button on the top here, as you saw, the hinge, there's a little button in the window pane here. When you push that down, that's going to fix the wall, as it were. So what we're going to do is pick up Felix. There's the legs flopping all over the place, but again, the little lever on the back. You'll have to time it, well, not so much time it, but you'll have to aim it to get him on hitting the actual pane. But what you do is if you hit it, well, I guess hitting the top would be the easiest, but when you hit it, it'll rotate these panels back to the fixed wall. Wall's all fixed. Felix can go home for the day. Let's just rotate these back. Let's put Felix down for a second. Rotate these back. I guess it's easiest to rotate from the middle. There you go. I find that anything that has a rotation, this probably in time will stop working or it just won't click into place. But right now, seems to do a pretty good job. Again, hitting it on the top of the window, you then fix the wall. If only it was really that simple. Life would really be so much easier if you could just go up to something that is like a hole in the wall and just kind of tap it. Tap it with a magic gold hammer and it would just fix. Hole in the wall? Oh no, don't worry, don't worry. Don't we need bricks and all? No. I got my hammer. It's all right. And then just hit it and then boom, it fixes it. But there you go. I mean, a simple enough gimmick. Certainly the kids, obviously this being a kid's toy, the kids would love it. Kids soak that stuff right up. As for Fix-It Felix here, Felix Jr., I like him. I like him a lot. His legs are a little wonky, but you know what? All things considered, I was more surprised to see that he had as much articulation as he does. I mean, to have knees and everything else, the one arm and everything else too. And he's a really neat looking color. He's vibrant, paint's really nice and clean, and you really can't go wrong with an expression like that. Yeah, I really like this guy. This Fix-It Felix Jr. Spot's really got to totally go out and see this movie. I know I still haven't seen it, but pretty glad though that I picked up the figure itself. Felix, I'm going to give him a 7.5. Right there, 7.5. Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at Wreck-It Ralph Wall Fixing Felix Jr. I think that sounds about right. But thanks for watching, guys. Certainly stick around. More Toy Spots heading your way, as always. As always. And I'll see you guys next time. Oh, there's a hole in camera. Let me go fix that. That's ridiculous. See you guys next time.